Hey guys, Jamiy. Today on Roblox we are playing some more Pokemon Fighters EX, as you can see on screen right now. Today we're getting ourselves another 2 shinies, obviously, since that's pretty much what I'm doing all right now until the update comes out. But right now, on today's episode, we're going to be getting ourselves a Skitty as the secondary Pokemon, since Delcatty is not in the game right now. And our main Pokemon, our primary Pokemon, is going to be getting ourselves shiny Breloom. Yeah, Breloom, which is obviously Shroomish's evolution. I was trying to think if it had an evolution after that, but no, but it's Breloom, the freaking annoying spore Pokemon that I remember pretty well, that just destroyed me because I missed a 95% accuracy freaking air slash on it. Like, pretty triggering, okay? Pretty triggering, okay? But yeah, and I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm sorry if I don't reply to you in game. I have a lot to do, and I've noticed some games just before I leave I completely forget that. Oh, I'll just check chat, see if there actually was anyone in this server that's been trying to talk to me, and usually there's quite a few people that are. The reason why I don't talk in games usually is that on this game, if I'm walking around like I am right now, there's a good chance I'm doing a video. If I'm walking around going to like a specific corner of the map, or I'm in the corner of the map like AFK, it means I'm AFK leveling, which means I'm not actually at my computer. I'm either watching YouTube on my TV, which is right next to me, just AFK leveling, either editing videos, editing thumbnails, stuff like that. If I'm on Pokemon Brick Bronze, I'm usually recording. If I'm in the Battle Coliseum, I might be getting a move. If I'm battling people, there's a good chance I might battle you, but obviously since I'll do one battle, 10 more people want to battle me instantly after I battle one person. So obviously I can't get through everyone for a video, since I usually only do 3 battles per video. And on top of that, if I'm in the main game, I'm usually either doing a video, I'm either shiny hunting, I'm either AFK breeding for eggs, for good IVs and for giveaways. So a lot of the stuff that I do is usually AFK, or I'm recording. If I'm usually recording, for Pokemon Fighters EX, I usually try and read the chat, but I think for the past few videos, I don't think I've really been paying attention a lot. But if it's something like the Nuzlocke challenge series or battling, sometimes battling I usually leave on, but I don't really read it too much. For the Nuzlocke challenge though, I turn it off for good and I don't reply, because the Nuzlocke challenge, obviously, on the Rule Lock challenge, I guess is now what I'm doing on Project Pokemon, which I turn chat off because it's a game or a challenge that you pretty much need to focus at all times, because if your Pokemon gets fainted, you have to delete it. That's one of the main rules in the game. You can capture 1 Pokemon per route, which is the first encounter, and if your Pokemon faints, you have to delete it. Obviously, which is why I like paying attention in the don't pay attention to the chat. I want to make sure my 100% of the focus is on the game, to make sure that I don't actually lose any of the Pokemon. And by the way, I'll quickly put this out there. People are saying that I copied the Rulok series from Login. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think he calls it the Rulok challenge. I think he just did a series. Oh, I actually might still be doing it. I'm not sure, but people told me I'm copying Login HD's. Is it like? It's not called Rulok's challenge. It's called like a difficult challenge, like hardened, like I know, like a difficult version of the game, or a hard mode, I think he might have called it. Reason why I'm not copying him is simple. I mean, I think Login's only been doing that from what people have told me, that have been telling me I'm copying Login, is that he's only been doing that series for around 2 months, maybe 3 months. Here's the main reason why I can tell you I'm not copying him. I have been doing the my Nuzlocke series on Project Pokemon since December 2015, almost a year and a half ago. There's no chance that I'm copying him at all. I've been doing it way before him. The reason why I introduced it from the Rule Lock system is because I wanted to do an egg lock, but because if there isn't any eggs in Project Pokemon, the next best thing is obviously the roulette. So hopefully you guys can understand that. Not copying. I'm just if I am copying anyone, I'm pretty much copying my own series and just editing it a little bit to make it more entertaining. Again, not copying people. People need to chill. And sometimes it's pretty funny. And also I want to give a shout out. Don't remember his name, but you know who you are if you're watching this, because obviously he watched the last video where I mentioned struggling in CSGO. whoever you are, thank you. You helped me out hugely, really quickly. But you, I pretty much said that I'm pretty bad at the game. My computer isn't the best, so obviously my reactions are pretty good. But on, for example, CS:GO, you pretty much need pretty much like a good, decent computer. Mine's pretty trash, obviously. It's playable, but there's a little bit of lag every now and then. So that's that. So pretty much when I'm shooting on my screen, I'm shooting at the guy, but technically, like, since I've got a little bit of lag on my computer, the guy that's not actually there on his screen is like a little bit to the right or left, depending on which way he came from. But someone told me that to get a new crosshair, because he probably, somehow he knew that I was probably using one of the default crosshairs. He told me to go onto a website, which I ended up getting I ended up copying someone's crosshair from Optic Gaming, which also I'm a big fan of Optic Gaming from the COD scene, but they do have a CS:GO team, and I copied Mixwell's crosshairs, which look amazing, and I'm not gonna lie, it made me a better play from just changing my crosshairs, although I still kind of really suck, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping when I get a new PC, I kind of want to, probably not do, I might do videos on other games, but probably not often, but I don't want to do funny moment videos. If I do get a new PC, I'm hoping soon, if you can PayPal, man. If I get one soon, I might start up the second channel again, start uploading different videos on there, maybe just uploading funny moments onto this channel. I guess that would help. And actually, thinking about that, I guess I think a good way to say the best way I can use another channel to make sure people understand what I'm talking about is probably KOR Speeder. On his second channel, which is called KOR Speeder, he does like full gameplays of like CS:GO and stuff like that. But on his main channel, he does like funny moments, which I believe is, actually I don't even remember what his main channel is, because it's like, I think it's like I think the 2 E's are freeze. I can't remember the exact one, but obviously his main channel is like mostly funny moments. I guess kind of like that style. Also, like, there's a ton of other people I can use for examples, but that's like one of the more popular ones that I'm guessing more people know. Which, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to KOR Speeder, I suggest you do, especially if you're into like more first-person shooter kind of style games. Would definitely recommend if you haven't already. Which I'm hoping I'm not alone here on this channel. Okay, I'm hoping more people have actually heard of him. Anyway. I've completely forgot. I probably should have shown off the Skitty before I went to show off the shiny one. But here is the Skitty, obviously. Oh my god, that face. I didn't even look at the face while I was leveling this thing up. I always had it like this, to the face of the wall. Kind of glad that I did now, because that is terrifying. It's like the yellow Pokemon. What's the yellow Pokemon that I've shown off on this shiny already? It's like had a freaking terrifying face. I can't remember exactly what it was, but damn. Some of these Pokemon have terrifying faces, okay? Terrifying. But yeah, I mean, hey, there's Skitty, I guess. Let's quickly go show off the shiny, and then we'll start on the Breloom, which is right here. But yeah, let me know if I do decide to get, when I do get a new computer, let me know what other games you want me to try and play. Also, I'm really big into like Call of Duty, Counter-Strike. Play a lot with the development group for Brick Bronze, with like Lando and stuff. Honestly, right now, not the greatest. I think I could get a lot better if I actually get a new computer that didn't, I guess, quote-unquote lag. Every time I start up a game, the CS:GO would not respond. I have to like wait 5 seconds or 10 seconds for it to actually load up the game, which kind of frustrating. But anyway, here's the shiny Skitty. It's red. I thought it was, I don't remember it being red because I've already got it in Brick Bronze, because I got the shiny Delcatter. I don't remember it being this. And why did it get Stun Spore? Okay then. Oh, it gets Tackle as well. I'll probably actually level this one up in the Tackle glitch. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna see if I can stun any of these people. Then be in here. Oh my gosh, that guy flung me. Quickly get in. Boom. Okay, now go. Go away. Okay, but there's the shiny Skitty. Now I guess we'll show off the Breloom. I'll say again, pretty annoyed that actually happened in that battle. Freaking my Charizard Y, like 154 special attack, EV training special attack and speed, 31 speed IVs, fully EV trained speed, I think like 25 special attack. But it's a shiny Charizard, which is why I use it. But a 95% accuracy air/mist a Breloom. Breloom is grass and freaking fighting, 4 times weak to flying, and it was already on one shot, and it just outsped the rest of my Pokemon after my Charizard, since I'm mostly tanks, and I just got freaking Spore spammed, which, hey, that was a pretty funny video, even though I raged so hard. But yeah, damn, Breloom does not look happy. Then again, I would probably not look happy as well if I was a mushroom with no arms. That'd be pretty upsetting, actually. Actually, it looks like a Mario mushroom, just a lot squished down. So, yeah. Hopefully, we don't see Mario in this game just trying to eat a freaking Shroomish. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. Wait, this has the exact same moveset. Did the game glitch somehow and Del cut it out? Skitty's not really meant to get these moves? Wait a minute. Wait. I gotta check something out for a second. Let me go back into the Skitty. Heal Bell. Heal Bell. Why does it get rid of Heal Bell for Stun Spore? Did they give Shiny Skitty the Shroomish moveset? Guess that's pretty funny if they did that. But what? Okay, because I just realised that if we go back to the Shroomish, they have the exact same moves, and because they're really close on the Pokedex, I'm guessing they might have screwed up and gave Shroomish the Shiny Skitty the wrong move, since it doesn't have Heal Bell anymore. Because Pokemon don't lose moves when they evolve, or when it's the Shiny. They usually just get new moves, like for the Shiny Hooper. It had one move slot left. Honestly, I think that actually might be the only one. But Pokemon don't lose moves in this game. But no, there was the Shroomish, obviously. Gonna go evolve into Breloom, which Breloom is looks cool as a Pokemon in general. But the freaking Spore, why will they give a move 100% accuracy? Yeah, it does. It's only for a few amount of Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure our little friend here, Breloom, gets Technician. Actually, Technician might be the hidden ability, unless I'm completely wrong. And it also gets Toxic Poison, which is not a tank, so it's not really the greatest. Pokemon like Gliscor with Toxic Heal or Poison Heal, as its ability is a lot better. If you don't know what that does, when the poisons, it's pretty much acts like, and if a Pokemon's poisoned with the Toxic Heal, they pretty much just gain HP rather than losing it, which is why Toxic Hop is in the game. It actually benefits Pokemon like Gliscor, which is a hidden ability for it. But Technician on a Breloom is a lot better because you have Match Punch, which is a priority move, so obviously it increases that power. But this thing, I think, has like a 60 or 70 base speeds, and it gets Spore. I'm kind of glad they didn't give this thing a Mega, because this thing would be freaking strong as heck. Man, that guy is a shiny freaking Dugtrio. That is amazing. Okay, let's go. Let's challenge him. You wanna go? You wanna go? Guess what I got? Oh no way! He missed. I missed. No. Slow down. Okay, you wanna go? You wanna go? That's what I think. That's what I think. Shiny Megalopon. That's what I think. Okay, I'm actually gonna Stun Spore you. That's what you get for being the fastest Pokemon in the game. You get Stun Spored. Yo, where you going? Oh, you wanna fight? Oh, you wanna fight? I don't think it does at all. I think it's just running around. That didn't even KO it. Then again, look at our special attack. This guy has one freaking physical attacking move, and it's Tackle. I'm not gonna lie, some of the moves in this game don't really make too much sense, but then at the same time, they mostly focus on actually implementing the models, all the scripts, and like obtaining the legendaries, not exactly the moves. So also when the massive update comes out and the move reload is actually in the game, it's going to allow you to get your own moveset that I guess could be for competitive play, since there are wanted to do tournaments in this game, which I might join a few tournaments actually. It sounds like a lot of fun, even though I would probably suck. But my biggest thing is, in a tournament for this specific game, you do have Sword Dance and Earthquake on the Landorus. Probably not the best to actually use setup moves in that, unless it's like a Mega Slowbro, to be honest, or a tank. If it's a fast Pokemon with like Sword Dance, you're gonna get KO'd, and just moves are just gonna be spammed on you, because like I can just do that. I've just got all my free moves off instantly. So you're gonna get KO'd while you're trying to set up one Sword Dance. So probably not the best idea to use like Sword Dance. Probably best to use things like Iron Defense, Calm Minds, if you know the Pokemon's like a special tank and they can't do a lot of damage on the Mega Slowbro. Makes sense, right? At least it does to me. Okay, I'm gonna Stun Spore you because I'm kind of jealous that you're faster than me. But anyway, there's level 100, so I believe Breloom is a pretty old model. That guy's knocked me off. No, it looks like Breloom's a pretty old model, and to be honest, it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I thought Greninja might be around the same height, if not, Greninja would be a little taller than the Breloom, but in this game, probably not. But hey, I don't even know what Breloom is meant to be. Is it meant to be like a dinosaur? I honestly have no idea what Breloom is meant to be. It looks like it's just like mushroom kind of dinosaur thing. Anyway, oh yeah, chat. Anyway, let's go show off the shiny one really quickly for the last part of this video. And actually I've got food in the oven, probably going to start burning in a second. I'm going to go get that out after I've done this video. But anyway, don't really trade them, since I don't have a lot of them. Anyway, where's the shiny Breloom, or the shiny Shroomish? Right here. Oh boy. What level do we get this at again? 23? I guess that's pretty quick, or pretty soon. So yeah, tackle on Stun Spore, so it keeps the same moveset. I'm guessing I just put the wrong move onto the shiny Skitty. So hey, I wonder if that's been found out before. It's a new glitch. Broken gameplay? Gosh damn. I'm hoping no one actually makes videos like that just based on moves for this game, because I've seen a few people like kinda do misleading content like that. It's just like, okay. Okay then. But yeah, I mean, people need to actually get over the fact that people need to stop complaining about clickbait as much, because when people use when people accuse people of clickbait, it's not actually clickbait. People just jump on the bandwagon and just thinking, oh, it's clickbait, when actually in reality it's not. Clickbait, to be honest, on YouTube has gotten way too out of hand. The reason why I say that is because no one knows what it actually means anymore. For example, if I say, let me think of a thing, like I'm trying to think, like this, like for example, Breloom, one of the most annoying Pokemon that gets spawned. If I title this video saying, like, for example, I finally got the shiny, I got the most annoying Pokemon shiny in Pokemon Fighters EX, which in my opinion will be true, since it is pretty annoying. Also, I'm not going to do that, I'm just giving you an example. That is clickbait, because it's trying to draw attention to the video and wanting people to click on it. However, people might say, insane new glitch on Skitty in Pokemon Fighters EX because it has one shiny move difference and kind of not true on the shiny form. That wouldn't be called clickbait, because clickbait doesn't mean that. Clickbait is trying to draw attention to your video. That what I just said is I guess actually that kind of falls under clickbait as well. I guess it's like, I guess a better term would be most broken glitch ever in Pokemon Fighters EX for a shiny Skitty. That wouldn't be considered clickbait. That would be called misleading. People need to learn that clickbait, from most people's terms or meanings, are completely wrong. Clickbait is just trying to draw attention to your video, whereas misleading is what you're trying to say to most people, but at the same time, misleading is bad, clickbaiting is not. People just need to stop using clickbait as the term for misleading, because it's confusing a lot of people, and it kind of frustrates me because people use words and completely destroy the meaning of it, which, sorry to go on that rant, but I just thought I had to say it because people, I've seen, it's mainly on my videos because I don't clickbait, to be honest. Like, so I guess the clickbait is things that I've done, might be on like the Brick Bronze PvP, but everything that I put in the title happens in the video, so it's technically not misleading. I guess you could call it quote-unquote clickbait since I'm trying to draw in attention, but definitely not misleading by any means. So yeah, just sorry to go on that rant, but I needed to make sure, because I've seen it quite recently on most of like Russo's channel, like clickbait, like please educate yourself, because it's definitely not the right word that you are using. But yeah, sorry to go on that rant, but I thought it had to be said for a lot of people. But anyway, here's the shiny Shroomish, which, hey, it's got a pink under bottom half, I guess, with like purple or pink spots, which looks toxic, to be honest. But anyway, there's the Shroomish. Also going to go evolve this down to the Breloom, which I don't think I've ever seen a shiny Breloom. Oh, it actually looks pretty nice. It's like a maroon. I almost say like a maroon, maybe like a little bit hint of more purple than usual. But it looks pretty nice with like the yellow claws, and I guess, actually I don't even know what these are. These look like, I just realized, these look like eyes. I'm hoping they're not eyes. I think they're just like fungus or like just spots on them. But anyway, there is the shiny Breloom. I think I'm leaving it off there. Like I said, I got food in the oven. I don't want to burn it, but I think it's been there for like 5 minutes. I like my crispy food, okay, but I don't want to leave it too long because that's going to really suck. But yeah, I'm sorry again to like, go on the whole topic about clickbait. I try and keep anything like controversial off the channel because it just causes arguments that aren't really needed. Like I'm all up for discussions and for people like stating their own opinions, but also taking in the fact that people also have different opinions. But main thing that there's a lot of issue on YouTube comments is that someone will state their opinions and they're all up for a debate about it, like a friendly debation about it, but people will just like completely say, no, you're completely stupid for having that opinion. Here's my opinion and it's 100% true and you should follow my opinion, which is completely stupid in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, people just need to learn. You need to know people will not have the same opinion as you. People have a similar opinion than you, but it's very rare that you'll meet a lot of people that will have the exact same opinion as you. You might find a very, very few people. So make sure to take that into consideration when you're replying to people, especially in YouTube comment section, because there are a lot of trolls in the YouTube comments, and you might get the bad end of it. So anyway, go leave it off there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a comment to see more Pokemon Fighters EX or any other games on Roblox. And like always, I'll see you guys next time.